Hello, everybody. Hopefully this is working. I will probably get a message from somebody soon if it's not. I see people joining, so I'm assuming this is working. So I'm going to give it just a minute. I know I arrived 2 to 3 minutes late, but certainly not backing out, just wanting to make sure that I have everything right, and then trying to figure out how to actually start it. Took me a minute or two. Technology is not my friend, but I am very happy to do this today. So like I said, I'm going to give it about a minute or so, and then I'm going to start. This will last probably no longer than 3 o'clock, but I am going to take a couple of minutes to talk about a couple things, and then we will brave the shave. Two screens probably would have been better, but I think I know this guy. Oh, Michael, thank you very much. I can't say that I'm going to be able to comment on all of your comments, but thank you for those of you that came out. You're probably all at home, but that were able to tune in. I'm going to give it 1 or 2 more minutes, and then I will get started, just because I know, I don't even know if I'm looking at this right, but it looks like there's about 14 people here. I don't know. This says way more things than I understand. Sean, yes, I remember you. Just got myself some Mountain Dew Courage. Okay. Since people can watch this whenever they want, I will go ahead and go. Hi, everyone. Most of you know why I'm here today. But before I start, I wanted to attempt to share some of my reasons for doing this publicly. First off, I don't normally wear a headband. It was exercise day, and my daughter loaned me 3 headbands, so they were on my wrists, and I think I can get rid of those, but I'll put them back on for track practice, as long as it doesn't squeeze my head too badly. Don't have to worry about it holding my hair back in about 5 or 10 minutes, so that part should be fine. But my name is Jim Stone. Most of you know me as Mr. Stone. I've been here at Bernotis. I've been lucky to be here for the last 5 years. And there's no better place to be than at this school. But the reason for doing this for St. Baldrick's, I've had students, we've had friends, family members that we have lost to all these terrible cancers that are out there. Every year, someone you or I know gets diagnosed with some form of cancer. Also, many of us know someone that we've lost, either within our family or our friends, to all of these terrible diseases. A child getting cancer is something that no family should have to deal with. It is devastating to these families emotionally, physically, economically, so we have to fight back. Now, over the past year and a half, COVID-19 has hit our country and our world hard. 18 months ago, none of us could have predicted that kids wouldn't be going to school for long periods of time. 6 months straight, and some kids have not been back to school in over 13 months. We also would not have predicted that we would be wearing masks when we did come back to school, and that our world would have lost over 3 million humans to a disease that hadn't even existed yet 18 months ago. Well, as tough as COVID-19 is, it cannot defeat cancer. So we must carry on the fight against all forms of cancer, especially those that attack our children. COVID-19 canceled my school St. Baldrick event last year, about a week before we were going to have the event. But myself and many others carried on, and we shaved our heads anyway, because we won't let COVID stop us from fighting cancer. Along those lines, this year, with us being in and out of school and with us not being able to have large gatherings, we cannot have a St. Baldrick's event at our school this year. But I decided again that we're lucky enough to have so many of our students in person, although we still can't gather in large groups, that we still have to go on. I still have to do this to fight cancer and do this for St. Baldrick's. I will not let COVID stop me. COVID should not stop any of you either. As of today, as of an hour ago, we've raised over $800 for this one-person event. I'm hoping people will continue to donate and help me reach that goal of $1,500 this year. I would really love to get over $2,000, but at any amount will help make a difference. But let's not let COVID-19 or cancer change or alter our goals, whether that be in life, whether that be this week, or for the rest of this school year. Let's fight back. So I'm doing this for all those who are fighting cancer now, as well as all those that have won their fight over cancer. And I'm also doing this in honor of those that we've lost to cancer and to COVID-19. I'm doing this for my family and friends, for my students and my colleagues, and all of their families. I'll be doing this for so many people. Most of them I don't have their names, but here are a few that some of my donors have given to me. I'll be doing this today in memory of Sam Somer, in honor of Nimala Parkero, in honor of Cindy and Carol Keel. Sorry, I have one contact in and one contact out, and I'm in that nice in-between stage for near and far. In honor of the Angel and Patel families, those families I have shaved my head for in the past, and we lost a 16-year-old from the Patel family just over a year ago to a cancer. But lastly, I am doing this to honor all of the members of my family. Many of them we have lost to cancer, but most recently, we lost my uncle, Mike Bakke, and not to cancers, but I'm doing this to honor both of my parents who I've lost this past school year. Mom and Dad, I love and miss you both. There isn't a day that goes by that I don't think about the two of you, sometimes with smiles on my face and sometimes not, but I love you both. And I'm so happy that you are together in heaven. At this point, you've probably heard me talk more than enough. So it's probably time that I get down to business and grab my clippers. Also, a couple of people I forgot to mention. As many of you know, we've lost numerous teachers to cancer here at Bernodis, AKA North, by the way, for those of us that are old timers. In particular, recently we've lost Kathleen Borman and Mrs. Jennifer Liebenow, both to cancer. We here, your colleagues, your friends, we miss you, and you are not nor will ever be forgotten. So here goes. Let's hope I can do this without cutting my head. Oh boy. I guess once you get so far, you can't turn back. Yeah, because like that wouldn't look so good in the yearbook. Now this would make a great yearbook picture. I'm sure somebody out there has their phone out so they can send this to kids that I had years ago, which I would love for you to do that. And some of you out there that have kids here, you were my students back when the years started with a 1 instead of a 2. As my daughter tells me, Dad, that just makes you old. Yeah, well, it's better than the alternative. So I will do this to continue to fight cancers of all kinds, but especially cancers that attack our kids. I love my students, and I would do about anything for them. So Will, my student from about 3 years ago, if you're out there, I would love to hear from you because I haven't heard from you in a while, and I did this to honor you a few years back. I'm sure there are large parts that I'm missing, and no, I'm not taking a straight razor to my head. I set an alarm to make sure I didn't talk too long. That was my 3 o'clock alarm. Well, I think that might about do it, but I'm going to keep whittling away so there is pretty much nothing left. I will take a look at the comments. I like you cut G. I missed lots of spots. All right. Looks like I have a little bit of work to do, but for the most part, there it goes. Oh, Sean says, before we end the video, I'm supposed to say, remember to like and subscribe with those notifications. I probably should have said that differently or better. But again, when it comes to technology, that's not really my thing. Sean, you can be my publicist. Oh, I hope I didn't. It looks like I gave myself a mini mullet, so I'm going to have to work on that. But those of you that are able to make it, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys coming, and I hope we can continue to get donations and hit that $1,500 goal. Thank you guys, and stay safe. Have a great weekend, and I love you. Thank you.